अबे यार ये एकदम क्रैश हो।
जिंदगी तू फाइट हो गई तेरी
वो फाइट तो हो गई, उसके बाद सिस्टम
ओपी ओपी फाइट हुई ना, ओपी ओपी बिल्कुल ही।
अरे कितना भगाया भाई, कितना।
पावर पे पावर, पावर पे पावर, पावर पे पावर।
हाँ चलो यार, नहीं कौन तो शाओ ने दिया उतना तो समझ में आया के लिए ना, स्टेमिना खत्म हो रहा था। पावर बुढ़िया ने दूसरा शायद से पावर अप दिया था, डैमेज बढ़ गया।
हाँ पोके तो पोके है।
अरे सिस्टम क्रैश हो गया यार, एग्रो ग्रो ग्रो बोल रहा हूँ
कहाँ एक्रो है?
चैट में। कह तो रहा हूँ सिग्नोरा के संभाल नहीं पाया मेरा सिस्टम, फिर से हो गया।
When Houtao cooks a
You
dish
call this
perfectly, she has
cooperation between
30% chance
harbingers?
of receive a
Cooperation.
additional suspicious
Don't
dish
take it. Oh, it
of
seems.
the same type. Hurt bhai.
It's
When a perfectly cooked turkey is
It's
you are
right.
Well,
20% chance
if it
to
isn't
obtain
you.
double preparation.
Oh, now don't
तो ये
say.
double वाला
Besides,
शायद तो
I
सही
thought
है।
we was nothing personal. We just the real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli.
ओ भाई
So
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be
भाई मैंने
plenty of
12
time to
कुक किए
chat
और मेरे
once
को
I'm
24
through
मिली है।
here.
वाह
You
भाई
remember the agreement,
डिश
Morax. Now,
डबल मिली।
विश
The contract
डिश
is
डिश
fulfilled.
विश नहीं, विश कुक करने से मिलती है का।
ठीक है पता, मैंने विश करी और 10
हाँ तो क्या मिला?
स्पेशल निकली गए।
फेशियल निकली।
how
चल मैं भी 3
sanctimonious.
करने जा रहा हूँ, दिखाऊं क्या?
What? No,
10 करूँ
wait.
कि 3 करूँ?
I do
अब
not
रुक
give it
जा
for
यार, मैं
free.
इसमें नहीं हूँ।
I give it as agreed upon.
Yeah, you don't think... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
क्यों न्यूरो विश कर रहा है?
As you know,
Clients.
I've dwelt upon this world for more than
अरे
6,000
जल्दी कर।
years. It is now 3,700 years
भी
ago
mobile
that I
data से
founded
खेल रहा है।
Liyue, together with the Adepti.
कुछ नहीं।
Even boulders
कुछ
that
नहीं
can
निकला,
withstand
ये
whirlpools will
एक
erode with the passing of time.
लड्डू
I kept
पर्पल
convincing
क्या
myself
निकला पर्पल
that
में?
cracks
स्पेशल
had
अभी
not
मेरे
begun to
को
form,
मिली 90 लेवल
and that the end of my time had
पेगोनियस
not
शॉट,
yet
अरे चलो
come,
शॉट तो मिल गई मेरे को।
until one
पेगोनियस
drizzly
हाँ
day,
भाई वाह।
as I was strolling along the harbor,
अरे
I heard a
गोल्डन देना
merchant
भाई,
tell one of
कितनी
his
विश
workers,
करवाएगा? एक और विश
"You've
करी
finished
तो
your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role,
भाई कितनी मिस कर चुका
I
हूँ
soon
मैं,
discovered that
30-40
many
तो कर ही
reasons
चुका हूँ।
still
एक,
remained to
दो,
not hastily
तीन,
depart.
चार,
Was Liyue,
5,
the city I had
6,
dwelt in for so
7,
long,
8,
already
9,
prepared to enter its next
10,
age?
10,
I decided that a
10
test
और
was
3,
needed in order to reveal the answer.
50,
So I
53 मिस
feigned
कर
my
दी
own
बताओ मैंने।
death and gathered the cast. Indeed, I was. That's right.
वेपर
ये skip कर दूंगा
that
भाई,
is-
Of
इसको
course.
तो
And it just as a child.
In the end,
एनर्जी
look, take the
रिचार्ज।
Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to this meant I could all of these things turned out. I had expected them to do they seized the opportunity.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if
Crit rate
anything.
इसमें 60%
If
बढ़
you
जाता
hadn't
है।
created the
भाई।
pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with a gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
करो भाई डोमेस्टिक
Do as you wish.
किस पे?
इग्नोर
सिंगियोरा पे कहाँ है डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस भाई?
Now then,
करो क्या रहा है
is
इसको
there
मारने
anything
का मन
else you
करता
wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good...
Realistically
वैसे भी
speaking,
एग्रो मार ही देता है
there
लास्ट
is no
में।
such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of
अच्छा
contracts.
तो स्टोरी टास्क कर रहा है तो कुछ
For
ज्वाइन ही नहीं कर
thousands of
पाऊंगा।
years, I have made countless contracts. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
हाँ भाई आया करो होती तो है बताओ अगर कोई बंदा जोंगली लेके जोंगली से बात करते रहता तो वाह 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 वाह
है ना मेरे पास जोंगली।
करता पूजा किसी ने हट हट साला हट बता रहा है जोंगली है मेरे पास जोंगली नहीं है तो मेरे को बोल के बता रहा है इसके बाद जो अगला बैनर आ रहा है उसमें आ रही है वेंटी और एक नया कैरेक्टर मजा नहीं आया वो नया कैरेक्टर क्रायो वाला है ओ जय भाई नूलेट
Today's the
निकल
day
लिया
of the rite of
आइए
parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
अब तक का भाई यही है एक जो अच्छा कैरेक्टर मिला मुझे
क्योंकि वो 5 स्टार अच्छा 5 स्टार तेरे पास और भी हैं कैरेक्टर।
डैमेज देता है एक ये और एक टिग्नारी अच्छा डैमेज देता है और इसकी तो वो भी मिल गई ना बुक मेन वेपन ऑब्वियसली बात है ये अच्छा ही है
घटिया आर्टिफैक्ट मिला है।
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, Do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. That still what?
Ah, forget it.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this right... So Rex... Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious.
Though we...
Hear ye all! The Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountain, gods and adepti, rumors and hears having been thwarted in his, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said. So that's how something feels off. What could the Chising or... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream.
Now that we have a... Will you stand with us as we
So concludes the words of Her Eminence. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. Name your price.
Whoa!
सब इधर ही देखो.
इतना घटिया
could you help me put up some missing person posters?
क्यों जटिल क्यों?
पोस्टर किसको दूं?
roping you...
If you were looking...
The cleanup of the
एक्रो क्या कर रहा है आके भाई मेरा ऑडियो एक्टिव ऑन करा दे भाई.
ये करो कुछ चीजें नहीं जाती समझ जाती है. लेकिन ये देख ना, ये 4 स्टार और उसके आजू में 2 बॉडीगार्ड 5 स्टार. अच्छी भाई.
ये तो 5 स्टार खड़ा है.
चैट में देख क्या लिख रहा है ये.
आ रहा है 1 घंटे. अबे 1 घंटे में सोलो ही फार्म कर लूंगा मैं.
And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the...
वैसे तो है मेरे पास ऐसे सारे कैरेक्टर
the two of you can spare the
कोई भी
time.
डोमेन जाके कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि जोंगली है सबसे पहले.
मैं वो क्या कर रहा है?
You're right.
कर रहा है क्या?
I do lack the Mora.
तू कर. ठीक है भाई.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions...
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
सब एक से एक गंदे.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Childe.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Childe did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Childe's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has... Kuching is absolutely... Now, could the original person... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I
Yeah. Finally, right? First row. अभी तो कुछ तो आया था टीपॉट वाला वेट वाला की Call home. हर कौन क्वेश्चन सारी चीजें विश विश
क्या विश करने जा रहेगा?
विश कर ली मैंने। एक विश कर दूं क्या?
अच्छा तो कर ले, अभी तेरे को पिटी बढ़ जाएगी। देख तेरी एक एक मैं क्या बताऊँ, करना है तो कर ले, क्योंकि तेरी पिटाई तो बढ़ जाएगी। वैसे तो तेरे को कैरेक्टर तो चाहिए नहीं, और अगर कैरेक्टर मिल भी जाता है तो वही अच्छा रहेगा, तेरा C1 हो जाएगा।
क्या नोवेलेट पे थोड़ी कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ अच्छा,
बताओ पे
हुताओ
कर।
पे करेगा? हाँ तो हुताओ पे कर ले, हो सकता है हुताओ ही निकले।
Melusines are beautiful.
वैसे नोवेलेट का C1 अच्छा है।
अरे C1 तो सबका अच्छा रहता है, लेकिन हुताओ निकल आएगी तो हुताओ भी बहुत अच्छा है।
नोवेलेट का C1 से क्या होगा कि वो फाइट के बीच में जब वो चार्ज अटैक करता है ना, तो
हाँ
उसको कोई वो स्लाइम तक इंटरप्ट कर सकता है ना मार के।
Creatures. They are the
वो
pride of
इंटरप्ट नहीं होगा
Fontaine.
C1 के।
Be sure to be friendly.
अरे लेकिन तेरे को
Cause them no
वो भी तो
harm.
मिल गया। अगर
जोंगली
वो तेरे को एक जोंगली नहीं, हुताओ एक नया 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर भी तो मिल जाएगा अगर मिल गया,
ये
फायर
भद्रकाली।
वाला। और इसके साथ
मिल
कंबाइन
गया।
क्या मिल गया?
बताओ।
क्या मिल गया? हाँ, देखा मैंने। होता
देखा था।
शॉर्ट मिली
देखा
है।
था।
भाई वो जो 44 रखे हैं उससे खरीद ले भाई।
पागल है क्या?
उसमें इतने अच्छा कैरेक्टर नहीं आने वाला कि तेरे को बैनेट दे दे।
आता है भाई सब नवंबर में बैनेट आता 8 खरीद सकते।
लेकिन अगर एक बार तेरे पास सारे 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर हो गए तो तू बैनेट यूज करने छोड़ देगा। अब मेरे पास बैनेट C6 है, लेकिन मैं बैनेट यूज थोड़ा करता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे पास तो सारे वैसे
चल
कैरेक्टर हो
ठीक है,
गए ना।
3 खरीद लिए बस। नहीं खरीदने
नहीं
चाहिए।
8 खरीद, 8 8 के 8
खरीद।
खरीद भाई खरीद।
जय माता दी।
जय माता दी। अरे कुछ
जय भद्रकाली।
भाई पर्पल लाइन भी नहीं दिखा रही।
अरे एक बच्चा है, अब तो आजा। पर्पल।
पर्पल बोलते ही पर्पल आया।
आई ऑफ परसेप्शन।
ये परसेप्शन मिली है।
मैं नहीं खेलेगा ये गेम मेरे लिए है ही नहीं।
नहीं
Water
आया
comes in
परसेप्शन
many
अच्छी है।
flavors to the
एक यही है जो एकदम चीज लेके बने।
Mondstadt's water is crisp
अरे
and
ठीक है भाई, मैं समझ गया। सारा पानी ज्यादा पसंद आगे पर। Normal and charge attacks have 50% chance to fire a bolt of perception, dealing 240% attack as damage. This bolt can bounce with maximum occur once every.
एक्साइटल वाला फोन करके कह रहा है कि भाई रिचार्ज हो गया आपका एक्सपायर।
कैसे दें? चैट कर। अगर मैं पढ़ाऊंगा मन की थ्रिल। बेस अलग है, पढ़ाना है इसका। एडवेंचर बैंक है ना 60 तक।
जेटी
हाँ बोल।
5 वैसा और कर। खरीद के वहीं से
चल बे।
खरीद भाई,
हाँ नहीं तो।
खरीद। तेरे को वो मिल गई होता तो बैनेट नहीं यूज करेगा तू।
हाँ ठीक है ना, वीडियो करना है लेकिन।
निकाल भाई, उताओ निकाल। मैं बता रहा हूँ उताओ अच्छी कैरेक्टर है।
भाई चला वेपन अपग्रेड कर दे, करेगा डोमेन।
उताओ निकाल भाई, उताओ।
कौन है रे?
शिफ्ट कर
तो ली, अंधा है क्या?
JTS टाइम आउट बता रहा है मेरे को। अब हुआ है शिफ्ट।
और बच्चा किसका हो गया रे? लेके जाओ इसको।
जेटी जोंगली इस बार आए ना तो पक्का जोंगली पे कर ले।
जोंगली पे तो करूंगा ही ना। करंट पार्टी लेवल लो। मैं थोड़ी मारने वाला। रेडी करना।
चेंज कर दूं। अरे यार ये ले लेनी चाहिए थी। चलो ठीक है, जेटी मरेगा तो मरेगा, मैं तो सुरक्षित रहूंगा।
मैं नहीं मरने वाला, गारंटी के साथ नहीं मरता।
अच्छा,
मेरी जितनी हेल्थ जाती है मैं उतनी वापस रिकवर कर लेता, टिगनारी को छोड़ के।
पानी मार, पानी मार जेटी, पानी मार।
Let the mighty be humble.
यही आएंगे का? स्लाइम ही आएंगे का? अरे रुकना, मेरे को मारना आई तो
I'll uproot you.
चल निकल ले।
Stabilize.
जा भाई, देख रहा है करो, कैरेक्टर के साथ साथ मेरे पास उसका वेपन भी है।
मेरे पास भी तो है। शो ऑफ करके
पानी मारेगा तो पानी चाहिए अंकल जी, पानी।
कंडेंस रेजिन यूज कर लो क्या? मेरे पास है।
कितना है?
एक है।
कर ले। हाँ तेरे को 2 आर्टिफैक्ट एक साथ मिलेंगे क्या? अच्छा वो
हाँ
2, हाँ उससे वो मिलता है एक्स्ट्रा चीजें।
तो 5, 6 और एक पर्पल वाला भी मिल गया। एक और बार करो।
एक कंडेंस रेजन बनता तो उससे है ना 40 उससे, तो यानी समझ ले तूने 20 एक बार में, 40 एक बार में यूज कर लिया।
40 उससे किस रेजन से?
40 रेजन से एक कंडेंस रेजन बनता है।
हैं?
और क्या, अभी तो तेरे को इतनी सारी चीजें मिली।
पहले नहीं बोल।
The tide is beckoning.
And shroud.
रुक।
Settle down.
मरी सारी गिरा।
Let's nip that in the bud. Keep up.
Solidify.
पिलर ही खड़ा कर दिया उसकी बॉडी पे। मिल कह रहा है। अच्छा वो सिग्मा बॉल वाला कर रहा है।
अरे इसका जैंगलिंग के लिए जो वेपन था ना मेरा पहले का, वो ढंग नहीं था, उससे डैमेज नहीं पड़ा था। और जैंगलिंग मेरी इतनी अपग्रेड करके भी मतलब ही नहीं हो रही थी। मैं जैंगलिंग को असेंड नहीं किया। मैंने अब कर दिया। तो इसको मैंने अभी ड्रैगन्स बेन वाला देखो एक मिशन किया था जिसमें स्पीयर मिला था, उस पे फिजिकल अटैक का वो है ना बफ।
ये तेरे को स्पीयर कहाँ से मिला?
कहाँ से मिला?
हाँ
मिशन करके मिला। और कहाँ से?
कौन सा?
वो जो ड्रैगन टूथ नहीं ढूंढ रहे थे अपन आइस में,
उससे ये स्पीयर थोड़ा मिलता है।
यही स्पीयर मिलता है।
पागल हो गया क्या? उससे ये स्पीयर नहीं मिलता है।
तो कौन सा स्पीयर?
उससे मिलता है ड्रैगन बोन स्पीयर।
यही तो है ड्रैगन बोन स्पीयर।
अबे रुको भाई, तो डिस्कॉर्ड पे देख,
Melusines
मैं
are
दिखाता हूँ कौन
beautiful
सा वेपन
creatures.
मिलता है।
अच्छा ये
They
जो
are
मेरे
the
पास है
pride of
ड्रैगन
Fontaine.
स्पिन,
Be
ये
sure
एक
to
बार मेरे को
befriend
ड्रॉप
them.
में मिला था। मेरे को
नहीं।
ये
Them no
ड्रैगन
harm.
स्पाइन स्पीयर लगाना है।
हाँ ड्रैगन स्पाइन स्पीयर मिलता है उससे।
ये अबे मैं गलत डोमेन का, ठीक है भाई,
ले उठा ले चीजें।
गलत डोमेन करके बैठ।
तो इस पे भी एलिमेंट्री मास्टरी, उस पे क्या है?
फिजिकल डैमेज का बफ है ना एक्सट्रैक्ट।
जेटी वो तेरे को नहीं उठाना चाहिए था, वो मेरे काम आता है।
चल बे।
देख यहाँ खुली चेस्ट, एक चेस्ट ऐसे खुले आम पड़ी है, बता भाई।
ये देखिए ये वाला है, ये क्या है? फेबोनियस लांस 6.7%।
उस पे क्या है?
क्रिट हिट है, क्रिट हिट्स है 60% चांस टू पे फिजिकल
अरे
है। चार्ज अटैक 60%, फॉर्मिंग ड्रॉपिंग एन एवर force icicle above them dealing AoE damage equal to 80% of attack। इसका फिजिकल डैमेज बोनस भी है ना 26%। इसको ये तो फिजिकल डैमेज ही करती है ना ज़्यादातर।
तूने ये चेस्ट नहीं ली?
ये अपग्रेड हो जाता है चेस्ट के
भाई चेस्ट ले भाई, प्रीमो जेम, 2 प्रीमो जेम।
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Pay your dues. Can't see?
Silence!
अच्छा अब क्या हो गया?
हील कर रहा था मैं थोड़ी सी, मेरा काम क्या
You can't run from death.
मैं इसको आके मार के गया यहाँ।
हाँ
गलत ऑल्टा
यहाँ पे एक वो है। कम से कम मेरी पीटी तो बढ़ रही है, जब वो आ जाएगा तो मैं उस पे स्पिन कर लूंगा ना। 20 ये
20 चाहिए
भाई। आर्कोन टीम बनाऊंगा सीधा, आर्कोन टीम। जोंगली हो ही गया एक आर्कोन, 20 अगला आर्कोन ले लूंगा मैं।
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
भाई शोगन आ जाए ना। Genshin Impact
ये वाले डोमेन करने जाना पड़ेगा।
कंफर्म 3.3 अपडेट
नवंबर तक आएगी मेरे हिसाब। आ रहा है
कहाँ?
ये डोमेन
इसमें क्या है? इसमें आते कौन कौन से हैं? उस पे एक्सक्लेमेटरी पे क्लिक कर, दिख जाएगा ना।
ये हाइड्रो लार्ज स्लाइम हाइड्रो समय
तो फिर यही लेकर जानी पड़ेगी मेरे को, बताओ। हाँ चलिए इनवाइट दे।
ये इसको हटा।
हाँ इसको तो हटा ही दूंगा ना, रुक जा, इसको लगाऊंगा। तो भी पानी वाला चाहे हटा दे।
कंडेंस फालतू में
नहीं तो वो कंडेंस रेंजन आप बना सकते हैं ना, उसमें क्या है।
अभी कहाँ, वो तो मेरे को उसमें रेपुटेशन करने में उसका ब्लूप्रिंट मिला है।
क्या रेपुटेशन?
ड्यूई की रेपुटेशन करूँगा लेवल 3 की लेवल 4 पे का ब्लूप्रिंट कंडेंस
I hear everything.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
No rest for the wicked.
Enshroud.
Order guide you.
ये ले दो ऑर्डर का।
Gather.
I'll approve you.
अरे अच्छा इसमें डिले वाला सिस्टम है, वही मैं कहूँ कि इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है।
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Cross over.
One with the force.
This is order.
वो गायब हो गया
यार, ये तो बड़ी जरूरत है, टाइमर वाला है सिस्टम। पता है कितने सेकंड में? अरे 12।
जल्दी मत करो, क्या कर रहा है? क्या तो
एक बार एबिलिटी आ जाए मेरी ये वाली, बताता हूँ। भाई इसमें डिले वाला सिस्टम है।
Keep up.
तेरा बैटल पास कितना हो गया? तेरे को एक विश भी तो मिली होगी उसमें। अरे तो 11 लेवल हो गया।
एक बार और करें।
फोटो चेंज कर दे जेटी, अब तू दिखा कि तेरे को भी नया कैरेक्टर मिल गया भाई फोटो में, प्रोफाइल में।
अबे 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 ज्यादा तेज कहाँ से सरक रहा है?
Can't see.
जरूरत ही नहीं है, काहे टेंशन ले रहा है भाई। कितने मरे?
I hear everything. Enshroud.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
मैं दोबारा पिलर बनाने के लिए मेरे को 15 सेकंड वेट करना है।
Let's nip that in the bud.
पहले तो अल्ट कर।
I will have
ऑर्डर
order.
खा भाई ऑर्डर।
Solidified.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
हाँ करंट मार था वो।
I hear everything.
हाँ डाल ले भाई, डाल ले। यार चेटी अभी होता पे विश करने वाला है।
अभी तो उसके लिए काफी टाइम लगता है। ना प्रीमोज है ना मेरे पास विश है।
उससे खरीदेगा ना 5 विश।
देवे
खरीद जेटी खरीद।
आँखी एकदम उस पर नजर ही लगा के बैठ गया। एक अच्छा खासा 44 हो गए थे, मेरे पास अब 31 बचे थे।
तेरे तूने देखा मेरे पास कितने 0 रखता हूँ, 0।
हम पूरे तेरे को सारे कैरेक्टर्स मिल चुके हैं ना इसमें।
हाँ तो वही तो बात है, मैं उससे इस विश खरीद के विश कर लेता हूँ भाई। इसीलिए क्या?
तो मैं क्या कर रहा था, मैं भूल गया। मैं तो अपग्रेड कर रहा था। वेपन अपग्रेड। हाँ। एंड
तूने एबिस कितनी लेवल कर ली?
बस शायद से 4 के 5 कर 4 तो हो ही गया।
अभी तेरे को उसमें भी तो प्रीमोजम मिल जाएंगे इतने सारे।
तो सारे नहीं मिल, अभी वो जहाँ से 2 पार्टी वाले चालू हो जाता है ना, वो वाले पे आ जाऊँ।
अच्छा वहाँ पे आ गया तो बना भाई, 2 टीम बना।
2 टीम, मेरी दूसरी टीम है ही नहीं।
इसीलिए तो कह रहा हूँ उताओ पे विश कर भाई।
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
अबे यार फिर 3 कम पड़ गई है, फिर से डोमेन करनी पड़ जाएगी एक बार और।
अब तो भाई अकेले ही करनी पड़ेगी, टीम ने तो बंद कर दी गेम।
वापिस अच्छा
मैंने बंद कर दी गेम
तो खोल के वापिस आ भाई, एक और बार करनी है डोमेन।
तेरे पास कितना रेजिन है?
मेरे पे रेजिन
हाँ
101।
तू कंडेंस रेजिन अभी नहीं बना सकता?
नहीं अभी नहीं, मेरे पे रेसिपी।
जाके क्राफ्टिंग स्टेशन में एक बार चेक कर।
चेक कर चुका।
क्या बात कर रहा है? चेक कर में देखना है।
तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ मैं चेक कर चुका हूँ कुत्ते। वो उसमें रेपुटेशन में की रेसिपी।
किसके रेपुटेशन में?
लीव के।
कितना होना चाहिए रेपुटेशन लीव में?
3 या 4।
3 या 4? देखो जाके भाई मैं भी। मेरा तो है भी नहीं शायद लुई में 3 और 4।
अबे ये क्या मिस है भाई?
तो रेपुटेशन में जाके तूने देखा ना सारे चीजें पूरा, मतलब कुछ चीजें टास्क किए होंगे तो क्लेम करने को मिली होंगी ना।
Keep up. I think we can forego the lost and found report.
विश करो, खुश रहो, विश करो।
Bow your head.
हैरी विश कर, मतलब जीटी विश कर। ये इंजन चालू हो गया भाई।
मत मार करोगे 1 मिनट।
क्या भाई मैंने उसके ऊपर फांसी लगा दी थी।
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
क्या बुक्स? किससे? अच्छा ये जो है अरे यहाँ पे फिशल को अपग्रेड करने वाले फूल हैं भाई, ले लो ले लो। ये तो फिशल अपग्रेड करेगा नहीं तो मैं ही कर लेता हूँ।
मुझे भी करनी है फिशल। कहाँ है
ये? इसमें कौन से आएंगे? हाइड्रो वाले?
हाँ
क्या
वही तो थे अभी जो थे।
हाँ बर्फ वाला कोई कैरेक्टर नहीं है क्या तेरे पास?
आया है, मैं कल ऐसे ही वीडियो लगा के देख कि नॉर्मल कैरेक्टर मैं ऐसे ही रिकमेंडेशन में आ गई कि नॉर्मल कैरेक्टर जो स्टार्टिंग के कैरेक्टर है उनको डेवलप करो तो क्या करता हूँ। नंबर 90,000 का डैमेज दे रही।
हाँ तो वो बिल्ड बनाना पड़ेगा भाई।
बिल्ड नहीं, नॉर्मल बिना किसी चीज।
नॉर्मल ऐसे इसको देख कहाँ जा रहा है।
By royal decree. Fire, fire, hands on fire.
ये बढ़िया था ना?
I'll uproot you!
As you wish, main Fräulein. Stabilize!
ओ भाई जीती के तो सब घेर के खड़े हैं। अरे यार क्या गलत टाइम पे गायब होता है। मैंने अल्ट मारी।
Let's nip that in the bud.
कितने मिले? 3 मिले। और अपग्रेड करने के लगेगा। अबे यार इनको मारना पड़ेगा।
Keep up.
भाई फटरी की चिक्स। सीधे पीछे आ रहा है एक मशाल लेके।
Settle down. Quietly now.
एक ही मिला।
मेरे को तो 3 मिले। मेरा लेवल ज्यादा है ना इसीलिए। अब तो तू ये काम कर ही लेगा।
चल बे, भाग मत किधर। राम खोर। भाई मेरे को उसका असेंड के लिए भी जाना पड़ेगा। कैरेक्टर असेंड के लिए मटेरियल लाने।
कैरेक्टर असेंड के लिए कौन सा मटेरियल लेने जाना पड़ेगा?
There you are, eavesdropper.
Can't see?
Silence!
The merrier.
I'll uproot you!
कहाँ मार रहा है? ये अंधा हो गया।
Let me amuse myself a little. The more, the merrier. The systems
Keep up.
shine no longer.
और दिमाग।
There you are, eavesdropper. Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me. Just once.
इसने दिया ही नहीं, वाह। अरे वाह।
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms. But human activity tends to reduce snow's purity, so do not consume it.
Booba, get them!
Keep up. One with the force.
You're toast!
I hear everything.
Bow your head.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Can't see?
Right hand into the fire! A little cold?
दे भी रहा है उतना। ये देखो दौरे पड़ रहे।
सारे टेलीपोर्टर लगभग मैंने खोल लिए हैं। अब कोई ऑप्शन वो भी नहीं बचा है मेरे पास कि टेलीपोर्टर खोल के 5-5 प्रीमो जेमी ले लूं।
या और का
एक टास्क है जे इसमें तेरे को डायरेक्ट 600 प्रीमो देंगे है एक टास्क। वो जो तितली में उड़ाता रहता हूँ ना कंधे में, वो उसका टास्क है 600 प्रीमो देंगे। टाइम लगेगा लेकिन 600 प्रीमो जम
कितना टाइम लगेगा?
अगर तो वो टास्क कर लेता है तो।
ऐसा पूछ रहा हूँ कितना टाइम लगेगा?
अरे वो टास्क आरा नारा की तरह लंबा है।
आरा नारा मेरा हो गया।
हाँ तो नहीं आरा नारा ही नहीं।
लग नहीं रहा जंगलिंग में यूज अच्छी हो। Attacks का 44% damage hitting on opponent, dropping an ever frost icicle above them. Crazy! Try करो, नारा नारा कर। ड्रैगन्स वे नहीं दिया था इसको स्टार्टिंग से, तो डैमेज नहीं पड़ रहा इतना। मैंने ड्रैगन्स पर
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
गैंगलिंग अपन भी 60 लेवल का है। वाटर प्लस फायर जब भाई कौन सा आ रहा।
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
यार भी एक घंटे नारा नारा करेगी, नारा नारा सायो नारा।
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, another person to count on is always good after all. But
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's and should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the... Well, as to... He stands guard at the city gate. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Razak, hi bro, welcome to the stream. Lawrence is busy. Ask Lawrence about. अभी बोला Lawrence. Reading the first Legend of the Dark. Legend of the Dark Knight. पूरी मिशन है. Did other story mission. Story बहुत टाइम से कंटिन्यू.
Not even one spicy dish.
अबे गलत बटन.
So, you've got a I must know the top, even minding my...
Uh-oh. If so...
It's the
Huh?
You weren't even listening? Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight. But to be honest...
Skip.
I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful... Nevertheless... If you want to know more...
Dark Knight, but just wonder who it...
Dark Knight Heroes Alibi. अभी तो obviously hard हो गया था 12th. हैं? बंदों का लेवल 57, 58 होने के बाद बोल रहे हैं अबिस ना होगा. हम तो
Race you!
क्या भाई आगे को आ दो. ये क्या मतलब? मैं सोच रहा हूँ ट्रैवलर को डेवलप करो. वर्ल्ड बॉस से करूँ क्या? है तो वैसे मेरे पास असेंड. तो वेपन में कोई इतना खास लग नहीं रहा मेरे को. एनर्जी रिचार्ज. कुछ आर्टिफैक्ट भी मैंने ढंग से तो रेट तो फुल 0. कुछ भी नहीं दे रखा. ये कॉन्स्टलेशन हो गया C4. ट्रेन वाला कैश में गेम का मेन ट्रेन वाला ट्रेन का ये ना लॉरेंस आ गया भाई।
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep... I lost him pretty quickly. Still, as long as Master G...
That might be...
Anyway, you should go ask...
The story is important, right? Yeah.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. If the Knights of the Guild want to get...
The angels... Anyway, let's...
Ask the bystander.
You want to find out about the dark? Look no further. It's me. You're right.
What's that?
It's the way.
Wow, so... Why is the...
People only stop. It's the same in every hero's.
Same diff...
Why don't you ask the guard? They do night shifts.
You want to know about... In fact...
Great! So...
Whoa, slow... Well, I saw a gang, so I quickly...
Kid?
That was when he was dressed in black, the way he crept up.
What?
Guess what I did next? I would probably have just gotten in the way as far as the Dark Knight. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius's residence. Correct. I thought surely... I checked everywhere.
So you're saying...
Yes. I'm sure they would warp...
So...
Hey, don't be... Anyway, try...
event बाकी है अभी किसको पूछने फ्लोरा को ही पूछने बोला ना
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him?
My hair...
Is it that obvious? Oh no.
Huh?
I used to think, but
wow,
it all happened. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. Oh no, it lit up the whole...
Okay, so all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, still no idea. But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Race you! Race you!
बाउंटी करा रिवॉर्ड ही क्लेम नहीं करा मैं विंड कैचर
transfers of supplies.
Race you!
Leave your reputation. Oculus resonance. Yeah, clap. And the blueprint. Yeah, level 3. देख लेनी और देख रहा है तो अरे बाउंटी बाउंटी आरा नारा 10 घंटे मैंने आरा नारा सुना रहा मोनोलिथ फ्रेगमेंट क्या करूं मिस कैसे हो रहा है स्टैमिना खत्म 40 नाइस एंड 60 प्रीमोस और मिल कल 60 प्रीमोस और मिल जाए मे भी उसमें भी थोड़े प्रीमोस में
Children, come, come.
Oh, what a...
Oh, no. In fact...
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child. You are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you must... When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still... Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old... I will not... The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that...
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an... but that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared...
That's right! Finding stuff...
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh.
Okay.
Back in the day, it could only be found where you would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies. But almost no one, even more difficult. In any case, Smaragdus Jade... goodness knows if that...
Well,
yes.
She...
Oh, maybe so.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping Yen Fei. I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all. A shame that we didn't meet soon. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yenfei, all right. You'll have to excuse Yenfei.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus.
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny...
Is that so, Yenfei?
I know, Granny, you've...
Whoa!
Commercial consultant Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that he was... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join me?
Wow, Best we be... It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
घूम गया भाई।
The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
After managing to steer clear of the guards' patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please.
How is this the first?
I do not concern.
Huzzah! Now then!
Please stop calling me that.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest
Pie.
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what, considering that I've proven myself to be one step. I assume so. The Knights are. I cannot trust them to take this matter over. That's not. Well.
Oh?
You must. Above all, it is.
Footsteps, enemy. Direction.
What's that?
They appear to just be. I cannot afford to. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey, you're just gonna...
Boba, get them! Race you!
Greetings. I thought I heard something. Did you see anything out of the...
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight hero?
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is...
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to this city.
It's not...
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in this? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before...
Oh!
Why would you lie to me about that? But I do hope you will visit the... Some things are...
Seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about... the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
People to call home. I'm 92. बस बोलूँगा तो
Mr. Crossel.
Oh, good, very... Miss Yanfei.
Wait, is this...
No, I'm not. The contract... In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragd...
Guaranteed genuine?
Of course. This...
In that case...
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Miss...
आइए एक मिनट
I should open a store.
Some action.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
See some action.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
I got 57 left. I guess it.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Miss? My associates and I are very...
The hairpins. I don't know how it could... I spent so much money on them. We now have a backlot. A big banquet is... That's what the hairpin... But now that I've lost...
Why does
Would you really...
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei's true!
Right. I finished reading. Furthermore, and given the rare...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Just...
However...
Did you really have to pop? Whichever way you look...
Except that if we found the hair...
Please. However much it is, now that it's come to...
Yes, legally. So hold on a moment.
What did I feel? My family has seen...
Smooth to the... No, it's nothing.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you lost them.
I'm sorry.
Mora! I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her...
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. It was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the...
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Miss...
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have to...
Please wait, Miss Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not...
एक ही इलेक्ट्रिसिटी
Miss Yanfei.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus jadeite after all.
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental, and if mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to... Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all,
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I have deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way. And then, after that, he would simply insist that Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hair—
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might—
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of—
Well then, since you're—
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first—
Huh? Does there have to be a contract? It feels like
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to any work commissioned but not bound by a—
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on paper.
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written—
I've had to read through—
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like—
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask—
Because, as it happens, whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry. Also, the idea of someone abusing the— But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his ore—
Why, hello.
No, nothing of the—
There's not— that was the first time he was quite why, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are— Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. I've heard it said that Smaragd—
A thin layer of—
If you must see for yourself.
Is that so? Did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty odd.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very— There may be only a and
All right, let's focus.
But never mind.
Unusual actions.
Miss Yenfei?
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and the stone shaving?
Of course. But my
Oh, I have my reasons. Yes. Please, this document shall serve as signed proof. I wouldn't say there's—
With this hard evidence to bet—
On the contrary, if you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it! Singxi.
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of people— As you know, Liyue, but the amendments made as such—
So you helped—
Yes, well— You sound surprised. Knowing— Oh, this has nothing—
Again with that
Well, that's that.
Oh, Miss Yenfei.
Have no further— Has a merchant by—
Crossell. The design of this order was on hold for a very long time, and only complete—
Doesn't seem like there's any—
Miss Singxi,
Yes, I'm sure, Mr. Crossell. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called the inlaid gemstone.
Thank you, Singxi.
Sure, it isn't—
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done.
Why is everyone's first reaction—
I believe we have almost—
The weirdo with—
Because once we have this final—
my. To what? And if it isn't...
No.
Smaragdus, the 7 Mount, it is abundant in... Anyway, I suppose that...
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. But after I wonder...
You need...
You're too...
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Of course, Mr. Crossell.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her?
Not at all. Now,
Material evidence? I spent a huge sum.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. This is a process...
Seriously? In any case...
That's an...
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as...
Hard evidence. Something legally binding.
This document...
Our second You know, you could be...
Of course I'm right. All the evidence...
Well, hang on a moment now. Because I do... Traveler, would you do the honors?
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic... Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite? No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such... I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of... However, I'm sure that the... Don't worry, Mr. Cross. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigation.
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear, Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, I...
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price and more. Mr. Crossell, your answer, please.
He's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a...
I admit it. I confess. But I'm a victim in all of this, too. I invested but after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Chichao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay some...
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make up. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there.
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to... Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation.
Ms. Jichao.
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead?
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough...
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the...
Thanks so much.
Oh, come on. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has...
Actually, I could see from the hairpin if we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends.
Exactly.
The right solution The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her in Adeptus. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by the title of Adeptus means in any case. Don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely...
Well, since we got what we came for...
जीटी क्या कर रहा है? जेटी
मिसोन कर रहा हूँ मिसोन
और टी कप वाला
Ah, you've returned. Good.
Well, if we're all set...
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you... I've been looking into...
Come now, child.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hard. In Yanfei. Leo. All right, then. Let us...
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little...
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot.
कौन सा
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle too, huh? But there's just a whole load of nothing around it. Paimon can't do still. Oh, wait a second. What?
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch! Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you, hang on a moment. Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby. So you're the little help, Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me, you may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to your journey may be far from over. Though it is the Adeptus, you may consider now. Allow me, have you any as long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion. Blueprint? Yes, these are the blueprints. I just commit then simply. Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside. I doubt it. A golden-eyed Adeptus explained this to me. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of Adeptus, this world is not a true one after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from a golden-eyed Adeptus. I hardly remember myself. Well, let's not. If there's any...
क्या हुआ?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
बहुत कम मैंशन तो पूरा खाली पड़ा है। ये ऑटोमेटिक सेंसर काम नहीं कर। बैल्कनी इतनी सारी दे के रखी है, बैल्कनी में जाने का रास्ता कहाँ? पागल बनाते। इससे निकलेंगे
किससे? टीपॉट से। मैप खोल और कहीं क्लिक कर, मतलब नीचे देख एक स्टार बना होगा जहां से मैप चेंज होते हैं, पता है ना तेरे को?
आ गया चल।
तो स्टीप पॉट में खुद का 2 लेवल जल्दी जल्दी कर ले, तेरे को 60 प्रीमो जब मिल जाएंगे।
2 लेवल कैसे?
कुछ चीजें क्राफ्ट कर और उनको जल्दी जल्दी वो कर ले, क्राफ्टिंग फिनिश कर लो। कुछ चीजें फ्री देगा जिससे क्राफ्टिंग जल्दी फिनिश हो जाएगी, तो 2 लेवल तक क्राफ्ट कर।
प्रीमो
1 लेवल से 60 और 2 लेवल बहुत जल्दी हो जाए।
एक ही विश कर।
हिस्ट्री दिखा, हिस्ट्री। हाँ, और कर नेक्स्ट, और कर यार, करता रहे करता रहे। और ओके ओके। हाँ, एक सेकंड, वो गोल्डन वाला कहाँ मिला है तेरे को? नीचे कर।
ये गया।
अरे यार, वही मैं कहूँ कि भाई इतनी विश।
अभी थोड़ी ज्यादा टाइम हुआ है।
तो चल 10 विश कर लेना तब करना।
क्या करना?
मैं तो नहीडा की स्टोरी लाइन कर रहा हूँ अभी, डेंड्रो आर्कोन की। कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है? एक्रो पास वो है, शोगन। देखा तेरे को एग्रो का शोगन है भाई।
करो ना। ये देख शोगन ही लेके आया था।
देखा, मैं कह रहा था भाई शोगन है उसके बाद। और नहीडा भी लेके आया, दोनों डेंड्रो, मतलब दोनों आर्कोन दिखा रहा है तेरे को, दोनों आर्कोन, दोनों, एक डेंड्रो आर्कोन और दूसरी इलेक्ट्रो आर्कोन। देख रहा है कि जला रहा है उधर को, जला रहा है। फुल जलाए दे रहा है तेरे को।
Bow your head.
यूरो तेरा नोवेलेट को देख।
क्या?
नोवेलेट देख, नोवेलेट चला गया है, भाग गया। स्ट्रीम पीछे करके देख। मैं ये एबिलिटी जब
ओ मेरे को नहीडा यूज करने को मिल गई ये। Bow your head.
हेड बनते एबिलिटी के टाइम पे बोलो।
Keep up.
हाँ भाग लिया ये।
Keep up.
There is no escape.
ये भक्ति कैसे है?
40% इसका एनर्जी रिचार्ज 108%, 9%।
Shine down.
I see everything.
आयो डैमेज। एनिमो डैमेज बोल। दोनों एक ही है। दूसरा कोई ग्लैडिएटर का मिलता पार्ट तो लगा भी देते ट्रैवलर को। डैमेज बहुत।
Hey!
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
क्या हो गई है? 3 बस इसका नाइट राइडर हो गया लेवल से।
Which should I choose?
क्या? नहीडा दिखा रहा है। फोटो खींच रहा है वो तेरी।
झूला झूल रहा है।
हाँ वो जब हिलती रही है तो झूला झूल रहा है लगता।
ये बच्चा कैसा हो गया रे?
ओ डेंड्रो और कौन है भाई?
बच्चा किसका हो गया?
Silence!
There is no escape.
भाई इसी के लिए तो मेरे चाहिए। देख तेरे सर पे वो आई ऑफ क्या कहते हैं इसे?
कौन सा स्टिकर चिपका दिया इसने?
तेरा वो बस्ट मतलब एलिमेंट डैमेज बढ़ गया ना, तो अब डैमेज मारेगा तो एक्स्ट्रा डैमेज भी बढ़ता है।
ट्राई कर क्या?
I see everything.
चला गई आंख भाई वो तेरे सर पे।
और आके देगा ना फिर से। आजा भैया करो जरा, दिखा दो कितना डैमेज बढ़ रहा है।
डेंड्रो कैरेक्टर से मार तो ज्यादा डैमेज बढ़ेगा।
Can't see?
हाँ है ऊपर नहीं नीचे आप।
One with the forest.
There is no
Settle down.
हाँ इसमें आए दी।
And Shroud, keep up.
पर ब्लूम कैसे लगी?
क्योंकि नहीडा डेंड्रो कैरेक्टर है।
मैंने तो एरो मारा था। ओहो
shine down.
पहले करना था। क्या डांस के वाले बना रहा है ये
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
सुपर कंडक्ट पार्टी में जब तक शोगन खुद नहीं मिलेगी तब तक समझ ही नहीं आएगा। इधर करो इधर हाँ चलते इनको मार करो इनको मार
Can't see.
और एक और आगे एक और
अब मार उसको मार तू मार
Childe मार I'll uproot you.
अब मार
Keep up.
Silence.
मैं देखता मुझे क्या चाहिए परसेंट करने के लिए ये पायरो रेजिस कहाँ मिले गौरव हाय ब्रो फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट कर दो
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but
गैलन निकाल गैलन निकाल के इतनी जल्दी आगे भी पहुंच गया दफा
Bow your head.
खत्म भी कर असेंड करने के लिए ये फूल कहाँ से मिले? सही में नींद आने लग गई है। हाँ यार आते यहीं पर
Silence!
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Bow your head.
very nice, क्या बात है?
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Settle down.
Now you shall
An oversight on my part. The
illusion
time-
shattered!
Come with the force. Let's nip that in the bud. Why is there a chest here?
डोमेन खुल गई डोमेन खुल गई अभी और पानी अंदर जाएगा। लग रहा है मैं चटक में गा दूं। डोंगली का पिलर है डूब गया। क्या करना है मुझे? वाह चश्मे हाँ डोनेट करना 30 प्रीम हो जाएगा। ये हो गए मेरे पास।
Can't see?
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience. It's over.
Inazuma shines eternal!
आग लग गई। तो वो बच गया। एरो से मार देता उसको। नीचे चला।
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
ये बनाना पड़ेगा।
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
मिस कर दिया।
Stabilize!
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
तेरे पास है तो पावर ऊपर करो। बोल क्यों नहीं रहा? वैसे तो मुझे भी बहुत ही ग्लिच हुई। हेलो।
अभी आ रही है भाई।
अरे यार
बोलो जो भाई, क्या समझ में नहीं आ रहा आपको, बताओ।
करना क्या है?
पहले आप आपके एआर बढ़ाओ, अब कितना है 35, तो इसको वो करो पहले 45 करो, फिर कुछ करो।
45 करूँ?
हाँ, उसके बाद आप आर्टिफैक्ट फार्म कर सकते हो ना, बट अब ये आर्टिफैक्ट नहीं कर सकते ना फार्म। और अब बिना आर्टिफैक्ट के आपको पता है कैरेक्टर बिल्ड नहीं होंगे एक भी।
तो मैं कुछ करूँ ही नहीं मतलब।
मतलब आर्टिफैक्ट, अरे तब तक देखो जैसे आप जो कर रहे हो वही करते रहो, कैरेक्टर लेवल अप, असेंड वगैरह, वेपन असेंड।
Let the record show that I verbally
क्योंकि वो
consent
प्रीमोस
to
को बर्बाद
relinquishing these
है,
items into your
तो
possession.
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, वो बर्बाद हुई तो आपका गेम बर्बाद हो जाए।
क्या?
वो जो नहीं आते फैजल ड्रैगन्स 160 आते हैं डे।
हाँ रेजिन।
ना वो प्रीमोस से ज्यादा कीमती है, ये तो आपको पता चल ही गया होगा।
लगा तो रहा है ऐसा।
अरे अभी कुछ भी नहीं है, जब आर्टिफैक्ट फार्म करोगे ना वो मिलेंगे नहीं।
क्या बात है?
हाँ, आर्टिफैक्ट मिलते नहीं ना। आपने वो होता है ना फैजल ड्रैगन्स, मैंने 60 सेव करके रखे थे, राइडन बिल्ड करने में सारे चले गए।
60 क्या कंडेंस्ड?
हाँ, अरे नहीं, फैजल ड्रैगन जिससे 60 ये मिलता है।
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके वो मून वाले। मून वाले तो यूज नहीं करे आपको। 35 का मेरा।
हाँ वो रखो। वो आपको तब काम आएंगे जब आप 45 हो जाओगे ना, तो आर्टिफैक्ट काम
हाँ। ये मेरे को पहला नया कैरेक्टर मिला, ये एक ही अच्छा मिला, और ये टिग्नारी
अच्छा कैरेक्टर है। टिग्नारी भी ठीक है, वो अच्छा कैरेक्टर है आपको।
सही मार रहा है।
हाँ,
और एक मोना है मेरे पास। मोना का क्या अचार डालूंगा?
मोना बफ कैरेक्टर, वो बफ कैरेक्टर बफ देते हैं।
तो मैंने कुछ ज्यादा करते हुए तो देखा नहीं अब।
अरे वो काम आती है जब आप पायरो टीम के साथ यूज करते हो, पायरो के साथ।
मैं देख रहा हूँ अभी हुताओ निकल आएगी तो हुताओ रख लूंगा, जैंगलिंग हटा दूंगा।
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
भाई हुताओ किसी काम
But where are those
अगर
who
आप
share?
जैंगलिंग की जगह लगाओगे तो किसी काम की नहीं है।
किसी काम की नहीं?
हाँ, क्योंकि वो डीपीएस कैरेक्टर है ना, और जैंगलिंग एक वो है,
जैंगलिंग
सपोर्ट कैरेक्टर है ना।
जैंगलिंग सपोर्ट है?
आप हाँ, अगर आप उसको लगाओगे, देखो जैसे कि अगर आप हुताओ को लगाओगे तो आप मेन कैरेक्टर कौन सा चलाओगे? मेन कैरेक्टर तो आप यही चलाओगे जो भी आप चला रहे हो, न्यू ब्लड है ना।
दोनों चलाऊंगा बदली करके।
हाँ, उससे आप दूसरी टीम बना सकते हो। ये है, एक ही टीम में ये दोनों काम नहीं करेंगे,
क्योंकि अबिस के लिए अभी मेरे पास ये एक ही टीम है ना, और मेरा अबिस का लेवल मतलब वो हो गया कि मेरे को अब 2 टीम चाहिए।
हाँ समझ गया मैं। हाँ, हुताओ मिल जाएगी ना, तो हुताओ सिंचू आपके पास होगा ना क्या भाई?
तो कौन है?
अरे है ना एक।
इतने कैरेक्टर नहीं है मेरे पे, देखिए इतने ही है बस। अभी तो मैंने खेला।
अरे सिंचू तो होना चाहिए। अरे भाई वो मिलता है, तो मिलता है, मतलब फ्री नहीं मिलता, बट नॉर्मल मिशन मिल जाता हूँ, आपको नहीं मिला होगा मे भी।
फ्री नहीं मिलता लेकिन नॉर्मल मिशन में मिल जाता।
नहीं यार, बस सिंचू ऐसे अरे वो मतलब विश करते हैं ना अपन,
हाँ
तो मिल जाता।
वही तो नहीं मिल रहा। ट्रैवलर को कर लूँ यार अपग्रेड, अच्छा मारता। इसका एनिमे वाला ट्रैवलर अच्छा लग रहा है, मजा आता है।
ट्रैवलर एक्चुअली आप अपग्रेड कर सकते हैं, एनीमो नहीं, डेंड्रो को और भी अच्छा है।
मैं चला के देखा डेंड्रो, मजा नहीं आता।
मजा नहीं, मजे से मतलब खरीद है।
मुझे तो मैं तो
डैमेज से
मजे के लिए
मतलब
खेल रहा हूँ ना।
अरे वो ऑफ फील्ड रहता है ना, उसका देखो जैसे आप डेंड्रो में क्यू मारोगे ना, तो क्यू के बाद में अगर आप न्यू बिलेट चढ़ाओगे तो ब्लूम पड़ेगा ना।
वही तो टिग्नारी के साथ भी कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ टिग्नरी है तो फिर उसकी वजह से वो डबल वो हो जाएगा ना डेंड्रो। हीलर कौन सा है क्या भाई आपके पास?
हीलर बरबरा कुछ नहीं।
बुरी नहीं, अच्छी है
बरबरा मैं यूज ही नहीं करता हीलर।
जरा तक पड़ती है।
और ऑन फील्ड तो यही रहता है ना, नोवेलेट। तो नोवेलेट का एक ई मारता हूँ, खुद को हील कर लेता हूँ, फिर छोड़ देता हूँ। और अल्टीमेट चार्ज हो जाते तो अल्टीमेट खेलता हूँ। इसका मेन तो वही है ना, हाइड्रो पंप से डैमेज देता है, और कोई है थोड़ी।
चार्ज अटैक कैरेक्टर है ना, इसलिए
चार्ज अटैक पे
सही है, सही है, अच्छा कैरेक्टर है। अरे एक कैरेक्टर मिल जाता है ना तो जब दिक्कत नहीं आती। नहीं तो अभी आपने कैज़म किया, कैज़म गए आप?
A hunter becomes the
अंडरग्राउंड माइन।
hunted.
हाँ
अंडरग्राउंड माइन
वो कहाँ पे?
आदत चलता है उधर। अरे उधर ऐसे, उधर मतलब अंदर इतने गंदे गंदे क्रीचर है ना क्या भाई, वो जीने ही ना देते।
ऐसे भी कुछ है।
Every journey has its time.
मुझे इसमें फाइट करने में ज्यादा मजा आता है, फाइट
हाँ
में
तो
लगा।
फाइट वो मजा उसी में है और क्या। देख एक्सप्लोर करके तो आप कितनी बार एक ही सीनरी को देखोगे, समझे भाई। यहाँ पे एक मिशन स्टार्ट होता है, इधर एक लेडी होगी। इधर ही तो किधर होती है वो लेडी?
ये गई
ये
ना
नहीं है बुढ़ी।
वर्ल्ड ट्रैवल मिशन चल रहा है।
वही मिशन।
म्यूनिंग म्यूनिंग के पास जाना है। तो
हाँ
नहीं
उधर ही एक बंद है, उधर बंदा, उससे बात करो जरा, कर सकते हो तो।
स्किप नहीं हो रहा।
I'm mindful in this situation.
एक मिनट मैं tuning note surreptitious 7-star steel sundering look for the क्या है यार ये? एक मैं अंडरग्राउंड केव से मैं गया तो था अभी यहीं पे।
गए थे ना?
हाँ
उसको कैज़म बोलते हैं। आप अंदर गए थे उसके?
हाँ जाके आया था मैं।
कैसे जाके आए थे? बंद है। आओ ये देखो, ये सब होता
There
है।
is no escape.
यहाँ पे एक लेडी रहती है यार जय भाई, यहाँ पे
ये है तो लेडी।
मेरे को नहीं दिख रही, उससे बात करो जरा। वो बेशरम औरत मेरे को नहीं दिख रही ना जरा।
लुड़की है लेकिन एडवेंचरर
मैं सोचूं लीडी कहाँ चली गई।
यही है क्या?
यही है। ये जय भाई बकवास सुन सुन के मूड खराब हो जाता है ना।
मुझे तो नींद आने लगती है। अभी तो मजा नहीं आ रहा है। अभी तक की एक